anybody else's hands, this is a microphone. In my hands, it's a pipe.
Ain't too much to be done on this mic that I ain't doing ready.
Pipe bombs, pipe bombs, pipe bombs. In anybody else's hands, this is a microphone. In my hands, it's a pipe bomb.
I represent the underdogs.
Pipe bombs, pipe bombs. In anybody else's hands, this is a microphone. In my hands, it's a pipe bomb.
Okay, so sorry about the screen cap unregistered, but let's start by going to a reputable site. This is the basic site where everybody gets their prices from. Now, you'll notice something a little different recently. The cards have gone from being somewhat even price to, let's say, Birds of Paradise was 50 cents, now it's 52 cents. Dungrove Elder is a $1.73. See, the problem with MTGO is that they make their own prices. So the bots that control, and once again, sorry about screen cap unregistered, but I didn't feel like paying for the program. You know, you just look through the M12 prices, and okay, here's a good one. Solemn Simulacrum, $2.99. Sphinx of Ulathun, I mean, why is that card $3.50? Who buys it? Now, here's a good one. Time Reversal. The card is, like, you know, 50 cents. But the foil is, you know, like $5. If you want to look, you know, and then you have, for some reason, though, even though the M12 prices have gone a little shady, the SOM block and the SOM block prices have stayed relative, like Molten Tail Masticore. That's what I'm trying to get at here, is that cards will go up and down in price based on their foil price. A card that does, you know, like Molten Tail Masticore is a perfect example. It's $4.50 and the foil is $9. But you know, you get a card like Phyrexian Metamorph, which is $7.50, and you know, it's a $10 foil. That doesn't make much sense. You got Birds of Paradise, which is, you know, 52 cents. That's great. Solemn Simulacrum, if you want to buy that, you have to pay $2.99. What this does is this takes advantage of your tickets, since Wizards of the Coast can create their own currency. They can charge whatever they want. So a card like Solemn Simulacrum, you know, it would be overly expensive, but in terms of tickets, where if it was just 3 tickets, that'd be fine. But for every Solemn Simulacrum you buy, you're paying $2.99, which is 3 tickets, and you're losing a penny. So this is how they really take advantage. That's why you should not buy from. If you want to buy, use this website as a way of figuring out what cards are going up and down. You know, look at the foils. The foil should be 2 times the card, unless it's a Mythics. You know, the Mythics that don't get used, they're like 10 times. Now let's look at lands here, okay? You got these unhinged lands, right? They're like $3 a piece, okay? They're almost as expensive as getting Modern. They're nice looking lands, I'll give you that. But then go to Zendikar and look at their lands. I think those lands are just as nice. They have 4 different kinds for each one. That's Valakut. It's 25 cents now. Remember when that card was expensive? And you can get these lands for 2 cents a piece. They're just as nice as the unhinged, except they cost $3 less. So now I'm gonna go to the computer I play MTGO on, and as you can see, no more screen cap unregistered because I will not pay for software. But okay, now I'm gonna go back to MTGO traders to look at their prices, since this is the price basis of which other sites will go on. Let's go back to Magic 2012, where the prices seem to be odd, and go to rares. Now that we have rares up, Let's find one that we're gonna focus on. Look at Jace Memory Adept, which is currently $11.80, I think, something like that. Phantasmal Image. You'll notice that the cards have actually been going down as the foil is not doubling. But here we're back to Solemn Simulacrum, which is $2.99. So let's go find in the trading room what we have here. Let's it's gonna take a second because I use all Macs, and you know, to play Magic I had to buy a Windows computer, which pains me, but so I bought like a $200 little tiny thing. It's so goddamn annoying. So well, I'm gonna search for Solemn Simulacrum. First of all, there's a bot called Magic Forever, and we'll go over that in a moment, but avoid that like the plague. Please, God, avoid that. So now we have all the people selling Solemn Simulacrums, and you're going to see the price differential. Most people are trading it for around $3, but you're going to get $2.89, and people are buying it for like $1.25. I don't know. Personally, now I'm gonna just, you know, search for some stuff. Oh, there's Magic Forever, the biggest ripoff bot on the planet. I'm gonna show you why they're the biggest ripoff bot on the planet in a moment. But we got more bots here. Basically, same price all over the place. But once again, you're gonna get prices like 302, 289, 299, and all that leads to, since there's no increments, a penny to 10 to 12 cents that you lose. And people don't think about it, but if you, let's say you buy cards over a year, you could actually end up losing 5 tickets per bot. I also need to mention this. There are a lot of bots out there that take advantage of that fact. What they do is, you'll see there's like 100 bots here, and they're all owned by like 3 to 5 separate groups. But a lot of the bots don't stay around for long. A lot of the bots will tell you you have credit, but will disappear, and you'll never be able to buy through them again. MTGO Academy did this when they changed their bots, so I lost some credit there. But as you can see, I'm looking right now for humans selling it, because if you're gonna sell a card, I would suggest you do it through humans, because they only deal in 1, 2, 3 increments instead of 299, 289, 279. You don't want to lose money like that. That's a really bad idea. So let's go find something that's going to really kind of anger me with this whole bot system. And by the way, MTGO says that they have nothing to do with trading, yet they put up drafts where you can only buy the packs through bots. But okay, so let's go back to Magic 2012. Let's find a rare that, you know, we can see monetarily. Let's go to Jace Memory Adept, which they have here at 1150. Now you could just see the prices that they're selling it for, and those prices aren't 1150. Some of them are a lot higher. Humans are selling it for a lot lower, but they're buying it for nothing. I mean, if you're gonna sell a card, the best way to sell your cards is to a person. And I'm back to Magic Forever. Avoid it like the plague. Really, I'm looking for once again a human. I'm looking at the prices one, and then I'm looking at you know, a human. Now there's another Magic Forever. I'll go to that in a moment. I'm looking for someone who's willing to give me the best possible price using just straight tickets and not overpriced, because if the card is 11.50, I don't want to pay more than 11. There's a guy selling it, I think, for 11, which would be 50 cents less. There's a human willing to, there are people willing to trade and whatnot. You know, some people do it. I mean, some people, I remember when Skithrix was $12 and I put on the boards I'm willing to buy it for 10 a piece, and I got like 50 messages. So, you know, the trick is to just look around. Like, the guy in the bottom, I think, is selling it for 11. So if you were to buy it through MTGO traders, you would be buying it for 11.50 and have 50 cents of credit, which gets you what? I have no clue. Or you can buy it from a person who's selling it for 11, which makes the most sense, especially since you know, if you want to sell a card, the best way to do it is through a human being, because if you sell your card for what they do, like let's say there's a $12 card, right? They're gonna buy it for like 10. So if you offer to put it at 11, people will be willing to buy it from you. So here, Dungrove Elder, $1 something or other. People are selling it for weird prices. Now I made this after, so Dungrove Elder is actually taking a shot. The mono green deck is getting some play, but as you can see, the prices just aren't adding up, the buy and sell prices. I know this may sound like a little off here, but also never go to the people who are saying, you know, buy like 20 rares, buy 5 rares for a ticket. Those 5 rares are going to equal about 35 cents, and you're going to lose 65 cents. So you look around, and if you want to buy Dungrove Elder, which is a difficult card to buy because right now technically it's below a ticket, it wasn't when I recorded this, you're going to have to figure out a way of buying. If you just want to buy one, you're going to have to figure out a way of doing it. Probably your best way would be for a human looking for casual trade, or find 2 cards that are worth approximately 50 cents and buy those. You have the bots that are, I mean, do you really want to buy a card for 1.4? You're going to have to figure out what you're going to do with that 60 cents of credit. Credit gets lost. Keep track of your credit. Buy, you know, if a guy's willing to sell it for $1 price, like if a card is 2.203 and he's willing to sell it for 2, then you buy that. So I'm going to search for another card, which might take a minute because my computer is slow. Here we are again with the exact same bots. Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't know why people sell to bots. It doesn't make any sense because you're losing money on that deal. If you sell it to a human being, you won't. Now I'm going to go to Magic Forever, and I'm going to do a trade, right? Now they have Pyromancer's Ascension. It's a $2 card. They have it on their website as $2.50. So I'm going to click on a Pyromancer's Ascension, and he is immediately going to take 3 tickets for a $2 card. Not to mention they don't really have anything else. There's a reason people don't usually deal with Magic Forever. They are the biggest ripoff on the planet. Now, he immediately went for 3 tickets, and I'm like, F that, it's a $2 card. Why are you charging me 3 tickets for a $2 card? I'll show it to you right here. Here's the price of the card. Pyromancer's Ascension. I can spell, yay. $2. So they're selling it for $2.50 and immediately taking 3 tickets without even asking or quoting a price, by the way. But on their page, on their bot page, it says $2. So $2.50, I mean. So stay away from Magic Forever. This is a system built on basically 3 to 5 people that make their own prices, and so let's say you want that Pyromancer's Ascension for 2, right? No bot's gonna buy it for 2. They're probably gonna buy it for like $1. So if you want to buy 2, then Path to Exile, $1.75. If you want to buy like 2, then buy it from a person who's willing to sell it for 1. I'm just trying to find the cheapest way of getting. A lot of ways, the cheapest way of getting cards sometimes is getting a promo. Promos are really cheap, so I would suggest you do that. This is a fairly expensive card for a common or uncommon or whatever, but it's a big modern card. I would just suggest that you buy from people or try and get the best price. Remember, credits aren't forever.